What's up, guys? It's Casey Solomon, aka the Fourth Sanderson Sister, coming at you with another episode of the Hocus Pocus Cookbook of recipes. In today's video, I am doing one of the appetizers called the Dead Man's Toes.
Dead man's toe! Dead man's toe! And a dead man's toe! Dead man's toe! Dead man's toe!
For this recipe, you are going to need Italian sausage, any kind of flavor, hot, mild, sweet. I go with mild Italian, personally. I like the flavor of it. It's not too much, but it's not too little either. You need some rosemary. You need your panko breadcrumbs. You need almonds, which when I make this, I am going to omit this from the recipe because there's nut allergies in the world, folks. I'm not making these with almonds because I'm taking them to work and there are a couple people with nut allergies. So the almonds, while delicious, not in this video. Not in this video. Eggs, and most important of all, puff pastry. So we're gonna let the puff pastry keep thawing because it's not quite ready yet. It's not quite there yet. And I'm going to get a bowl down and we're going to start mixing this stuff together. We've got our trusty bowl here. First thing you want to do, open that there sausage up. Get that packaging off because you don't want to eat plastic. Plastic is gross and it's bad for your health as well as the environment. So let's get that off of here. And it really wants to stick to me, which I don't appreciate. All right. There we go. Needed to set it down and it came off real easy. Alright, so dump your sausage right in that bowl there. Oh! In the middle with you. Alright, so once you have your sausage in the bowl, take your panko and measure out 1 cup of the panko breadcrumbs. Dump that in. Now you see I have a clear plastic bowl here. There's a reason for that. When you use your 1 large egg, your 1 large egg has to be separated. So I'm gonna give it a gentle crack. Ooh. Separating an egg, folks, is not easy. If you've never done it before, it's one of the hardest things you're ever gonna do in life. You kind of just gotta swoosh the yolk back and forth in the shell. Careful not to dump any of it into the egg white. My yolk broke. And then dump that egg yolk right in there. Mix this up. It's gross. If you don't like touching raw meat, I'm sorry, this recipe may not be for you. But it's what you gotta do, folks. Sometimes you gotta get a little messy when you're in the kitchen. And sometimes the best things that you can make are messy. I don't mind getting messy. I don't mind touching raw meat. That doesn't bother me. That don't bother me pretty well at all. I know it gags some people out, which is why, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's just meat. You're gonna eat it later anyway. Unless you're a vegetarian, that's a whole different ballgame. If you're a vegetarian, I totally respect that. I couldn't do it. I enjoy my carnivore-ish side a little too much. Here we go. I'd say that's pretty good. That's good and mixed up. Alright. Wash your hands! Always, and I mean always, after you've touched raw meat, after you have touched raw eggs, after you have touched anything of that nature to prevent cross-contamination. Wash your hands. I cannot stress it enough. Alright, I'm going to set this to the side because now we got to roll out the puff pastry to get it ready to fill. Alright, so the Dead Man's Toe wrappers, you need a rolling pin or something of the equivalent a wine bottle would do. They want you to cut it, I'm using wax paper by the way, into 3-inch wide strips. And then roll it out until they're, so I'm going to do my best here. I'm going to do my best, and I'm just going to cut down the pastry sheet, frankly. They're already divided into 3 segments. I mean, I think it's just giving you directions on how they think you need to do it. Me personally, I think this is fine. I think this is okay. So, and then they want you to roll it out until they're about 12 inches long. Which doesn't take a lot, as you can see. That one, probably already there. Probably already there. Also might need a little bit more. Okay, you move. You are in the way. There we go. Ah! We got stuck. I've been attacked by the parchment paper. Get out of the way. There we go. There's that. Says a lightly floured surface. Wax paper is pretty good, and these things come with flour on it. Never hurts to put a little bit more down just in case something were to happen. But parchment paper or wax paper really does the trick. So you are so in my way, knife. Let me get this last one going here. Again, I'm not a professional and I don't use dough very often. Should I? Maybe. Alright. There we go. There's our long strippies. We're going to be transferring these over to a nice baking sheet. Let me get the mixture. There we go. Got our mixture here. Wanted to make sure, there's what that looks like. It's just a giant meatball, more or less. So now let's just cut these down to 3-inch squares is what it said. So enough to wrap your toe up completely. Not your personal toe, by the way. The ones that you're about to make out of the sausage mixture. I'm going about this size because that's about all I can do. And yeah, I know they're rectangles. I'm aware that they're rectangles, but I'm doing my best. I'm not a professional. I'm a professional what? I'm a professional what? That's right, amateur. So to make an egg wash, you need your egg white. You need your egg white and about 2 tablespoons of water. My error, it's 1 teaspoon of water. I'm glad I double checked the book. This is why you read the book, guys. And then just mix it up until it's nice and frothy. This is how you make your egg wash. We need to grease our baking sheet so nothing sticks. There we go. Again, they want you to use parchment paper. I'm using the olive oil. So, you've got your pastry sheets, you got your mix. So you got your first pastry square here. You need to brush it with the egg wash. And you can do that. I don't advise doing this with your finger, but I don't know where my brush is that I usually use. So I'm going to use my finger this time. Again, I don't recommend doing this. Make sure it is coated so it sticks together, because it's not going to fold on its own. This is basically the glue that is going to hold your stuff together. And then you need to take about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of your sausage mix. That is probably way more than what needs to go in there. Alright. And then they want you to roll it into just like a little log. That is absolutely too much stuff. Alright. Alright. Try your best to morph it into a little log. If it's a ball, that happens. That's gonna happen. It's okay. And then roll up your pastry ball. There you go. They say they want you to leave some of it overhanging, so try to close one end up and then keep one end open. And there's our first little toe pocket. So we're going to make these first, and then you have to egg wash the whole thing. So I'm going to make these real quick, and yeah, I'll probably see you guys after this because this is going to take a little bit. This is going to take a little while. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, they are done. They are piping hot. I am actually really excited. They did not stick. They kind of stuck to each other. Some of them decided to really get together and be buddies. Like these three here, the three amigos. Got to rip them apart. I'm going to tell y'all right now, these smell insane. Now, you are supposed to sprinkle a little bit of rosemary on top. I'll show you. Sprinkle a little bit of the rosemary on top there to act as the little hairs at the end of the dead man's toe. But these look and smell amazing, and I'm really excited to eat them. I got a feeling this is probably going to be my favorite one of what we have made so far. That is piping hot. I should probably bite the end with the rosemary. I'm scared. I don't want to die. Ho, 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 ho. That's hot. That's very hot. Listen, if these are the ones that were in the bowl that Sarah was eating out of, I don't disagree with that choice at all. These are amazing. These are really good, and I'm in love. I swear. Those are awesome. Y'all probably gonna actually see me eating them on stream. That's the stuff right there. That's my favorite one. No holds barred. That's my favorite one so far. Alright, so there you go, guys. That is the dead man's toe recipe. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't. It's free. It helps me. What helps me helps you guys get more great content like this. Like I said, I'm sure there is a Twitch stream at some point that you were supposed to watch this coming week, probably on a Thursday night. I don't know what game we're playing, but Editing Casey will keep you in the loop. And then Saturday night, I'm sure we're going to be having more Black Flame gaming. And if it's not, again, Editing Casey will keep you in the loop. I don't know what game we're playing there either. I don't know when you're seeing this, because I'm bulk recording these all in advance. So, if you're a regular on this channel, please remember to drop a like and share your thoughts on this recipe down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Casey Zogelman, aka the 4th Sanderson sister, and I'll see you witches and wizards later.